Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video, I am actually going to be jumping in and talking about units in general and what exactly all the characteristics of the units are. I have actually had some people hit me up on my Twitter at Darkson Gaming, and they were able to turn around and ask me some different things like how exactly do they know when they're looking at a unit, what does it do? They know that there's been some updates, how can they quickly do some different things from the actual unit screen. So that's what I want to try to talk about here today. So, taking a look here, I've got my Strength Gogeta, and we're just going to kind of take a look at him right away. And the very first thing that I'm going to kind of talk about here is just across the center portion where it's HP, attack, and defense. Obviously, that is pretty straightforward for whatever his HP, attack, and defense is going to be. But you can also see here the level that he's currently at. The white is maxed out at 150. The yellow is what is currently at for his level, which again, he's maxed out. You can see the cost, which is very important for the cost of the character to be listed, because some people are restricted by the amount of the cost of their teams. So when you're going through and trying to figure out your team building, you do have to think about the cost of your characters. Directly below that is their leader skill. Now, their leader skill is what you use when you're creating a team. What special attributes or effects or increases to key, HP, attack, and defense, that's what's going to help them out. So this right here, you can see the leader skill for Gogeta is final trump card or fusion categories is key +3 and attack, HP, and defense plus 150%. So all the characters that meet that criteria for the leader skill are going to get those stat increases. Then you can also see the super attack level and then also the details for the super attack. So if you actually click on the details there, you can see there's two different super attacks for LRs, because they've got a 12 key and a 18 key that will go through. So the 12 key for the meteor attack is going to be raise attack and cause colossal damage to the enemy. The extra power or extra effect is that once you get them to SA 20, they're going to give an additional 30% attack on their super attack. For his Kamehameha, it's going to be 18 key, raises attack, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So you're going to be able to go through and look at each individual. Most characters are only going to have the 12 key super attack, but you can kind of see where the key gauge is as far as how that's going to affect the power. Plus, the more key you have, the higher damage output you're going to get. That's why once you get to 12, you're going to be launched out ready to go. So the next thing that we're going to take a look at here on this screen is actually a transformation. Not every character has a transformation, but on this particular character, we can actually transform when conditions are met to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. So we'll just kind of click on him, and you'll see his conditions and everything change. Now, you'll notice that his super attack went to a rainbow. That just means that it was updated. So if we click on it, he now will use Stardust Fall, which raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then if you look at the details, you can kind of see an additional super attack that he has there, the Meteor Explosion. And then again, we can just kind of hold down on it. It says raises a defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So that's going to be how you can figure out from that standpoint. So we'll just kind of go back to the Gogeta. So we're set there. Now the growth tab right next to it is going to show you what each one of his levels are going to be. So all you have to do is click and hold on each one of these. So if we hold on the SSR, that'll pop up right away. And then we can just hit the 3 white arrows and the green back. It'll take you right there. And then we can just click on the UR. And then if you wanted to check on the TUR, that way you can just go through and easily kind of figure out exactly what each character does. Plus you'll see the time 0 underneath each one of those. That'll tell you how many of that character you have. Now from here, I could go directly into Training, Awakening, Hidden Potential, apply a sticker. I can reverse them with the Hourglass Mirror, or even reverse the Dokkan Awakening in order for it to go through. So I'm not going to jump in anything on that right now, but just wanted to show you that you can actually go right from the unit to be able to do that. The next thing that we're going to take a look at here, if you hit the orange arrows, you'll be able to see the passive skill. Now, a passive skill is going to be what they do, what each unit does. So on this particular Gogeta, its attack and defense plus 70%, ki plus 3, and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when attacking. High chance of evading attack, including super attacks as a third attacker in the turn, and transform when conditions are met. So that's going to be whatever your character is going to do for you. Sometimes it's additional attack and defense. Maybe they're going to support other characters. Maybe they're going to turn around and change key spheres or give bonuses for key spheres. That's all underneath the passive skill that particular unit does. So the hidden potential, you can see there I'm activated at 79%. The hidden potential is going to be a level that you can go through and actually increase the character even more if you have more copies of them, or you can use the hidden potential orbs and the system to be able to do that, which I will leave a card up at the top that you can go and take a look at that video that I've created that talks just about the hidden potential system. Then you can go through here and you can see if there's any additional tags, like maybe I've got a tag of a unit that I'm using that I want to see what other characters are kind of underneath that. The skill orbs. Now this is brand new. This is a skill orbs or equipment. It lets you know what you can do to add on whatever type of equipment you want to. Again, just kind of increase the ability of those. And here I just have one skill equipment on him. It's a skill orb that gives him plus 200 HP. I just simply threw something on to meet a mission. And then this right here is your Ling Skills. Now, the Ling Skills is going to go through and show you everything that they can have as potential links that are going to help boost them. So if we take a look at Saiyan Warrior Race, I can look at every character that has Saiyan Warrior Race. And this is going to be very important once the link update comes through. But as of right now, he just gets an additional attack plus 700. But that is going to change once the new link system comes up for leveling. So each one of these are different. Probably one of the most common ones that you're going to see is going to be Fierce Battle, so attack plus 15%. And this is every character that has Fierce Battle. So when building a team, that's going to really help out. And then also this right here is the categories. It'll tell you exactly what categories or what other teams they can be on. So they can be on Final Trump Card, Fusion, Realm of Gods, Movie Heroes, Kamehameha, Transformation Boost. So you can just really break everything down, and you can actually see all the characters that are in the transformation boost. So if I'm trying to build a team, I could just go through and say, hey, I know exactly what I want to have built from that point. So that's kind of everything as far as how the units, the screen is, and how you can go through and get everything taken care of. You've got the detailed list that lets you kind of bring it out in just a little bit different way. So that way you kind of see everything at once and scroll through. But otherwise, that's everything as far as the way the unit goes and how you can utilize the individual units to kind of get to some different things. One other thing that I'm going to tell you about right here is the little lock button. That's very important because you want to lock up your good characters because you do not want to lose them and accidentally baba them or have something like that happen. So hopefully this video was good for you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you guys are hitting that red subscribe button and give me a thumbs up for today's video if you guys liked it. And then let me know down in the comments below what questions you might have about Dokkan 101, so that way we can kind of continue the series on, help you guys out. If there's any questions you might have, you can hit me up down in the comments. I do read every one of them, and I try to respond to every single person. And also, look me up on Twitter at Darkson Gaming. I do have the link in the description. So that's today's video. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you guys later.